just okay.
Start the show already. Sheesh.
Wait. What happened? Where's the thing? What's going on? How about this one?
By the will of Caesar, I am Polymopicus. I am a jurist in this great court and need to assure that our purpose is known. The Just J Hip channel provides parody, entertainment, and educational content. All opinions, commentary, and statements expressed by the host, co-hosts, and chat participants are speculative, satirical, or sourced from publicly available information on the internet, and should not be taken as fact. We aim to spark laughter and discussion, and not to defame or do any harm. Content is created under fair use and free speech principles. Content is intended to entertain and inform while navigating the wild world of adulting. I, Polymopicus, have spoken on behalf of Caesar and remain at the service of the Empire. And now a message from the hosts.
Don't come at us, people.
Yeah, don't come at us, people.
Don't come at us, people.
Yeah, don't come at us, people. Where's my other intro at? Or my other disclaimer at? I was looking, it's like missing for some reason. Well, that's strange. How is everyone today? Chup Chup will be here pretty soon. Pretty soon, Chup Chup will be here. Hi, my friends. Only 7.5 hours late. That's not too shabby. That's not too shabby. That's pretty good. How are you, all you fine folks? Man, what a sucky night. But how are you? Faves and Michael and Robert and Colleen, Crusty Old Witch and Marsh Bunnies here. Joan Feather, Badger John, how are you? How are you? Liz Barnes, meow. David Rodden Totten, how are you, my friend? How are you? Jen Thunder, how are you? Yeah, I broke it, Faves. I broke it. Perpetually puzzler, how are you, my friend? How are you? Phrase that applies to all of these doofuses. Dumbling down. Dummies dumbling down on dumb decisions. That's what they do. That's what they do. Thank you so much. Puzzler. Dumbling down. Yes, I like that. That's funny. So here's the thing. I went to work last night, and I worked my old desk, right? Because they were short-handed. And then this morning, all right, at 5 o'clock, they said, hi, attitude. They didn't say that. Hey, Paramount Performance. They said at 5, Jay, you need to stay for another shift of overtime. And I said, no, you would be wrong. That is not the proper procedure. And they said, I will reach out to the powers that be and clarify what you are saying is right or wrong. I said, yes, do so. Hi, Tall Hiker. How are you? Hi, Lynn. And they came back at 6 o'clock and said, I looked into it. And yes, you have to stay for overtime. So I called my local chair. He eventually got back about 15 minutes later, reached out to the head manager, all right, the head supervisor. And the head supervisor was like, you were right. Jay does not need to be here. And he reached out to the dummy supervisor who made the wrong decision in the first place. And then, by the time they found out that, no, I don't need to stay, somebody else does. Everyone else who was supposed to stay in my stead had already left. The shift was over. So I still got stuck. However, they have assured me this will never happen. Never happen to me again. I doubt that to be true. I doubt it to be true. So yes, I went in at 10:30 last night and got off at 2:30 this afternoon. And it was terrible. It was terrible, I tell you. I say, it was terrible. Hi, Michael. Gifted 5 Just J Hip memberships. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. If you get one of those, thank Michael. He works hard for his money. And we appreciate Michael. And remember, we're clown losers over here. And if you don't like the show, that's okay. I'll send Gabe over to paint one of your bedrooms. Or something. Thank you, my friend. Colleen is here. Thank you so much, Michael. Thank you, my friend. And Steffi, member for 10 months. Thank you so much, Steffi. Oh, I got something for you here.
Yeah. Clicking cap off. Welcome to the master. I'm your daily dose of you won't ever guess. Dripping on the timeline, spicy ever take. I season the bin and neck, serve it on a plate. This is ketchup commentary, the tangy kind of daddy. Sweet with the sting when the flakes get sweaty. Feisty on the mic, every word got bite. You came from mile, you won't ask tonight. Yeah.
Rubbing that thing, babe, just about to get red. Name in your mouth, I'll live in your hand.
Pass and bang, it's about to get red. Name in your mouth, I'll live in your hand.
Well, heck yeah. How's it going today, Chup Chup?
It's going good, Jay. How are you? Are you tired?
I am tired, but that's okay. We got a show to do. That's more important. I can sleep later. I can sleep tomorrow or the next day, or we'll save them up. I'm saving up my sleeps. I'm saving them up.
You're saving them up?
Yeah.
I didn't know you could use them like that. I wish we could.
That's what you do. Thank you, Steffi.
You gotta teach me.
I will. Thank you, Steffi. And also thank you to Star for hopping in and changing my
Yes.
because I can't do it from my phone. And so yes, I was in a panic this morning. A panic, I say.
Star saved the day, as usual.
Saved the day, came in and changed the time to 3:30. And I was holding out hope until about 7:15. I was like, maybe they'll send me home still. But no, the bastards did not. They're terrible people. All right, they're all going to end up in hell, I tell you. They're terrible, terrible people.
Jay.
For what they did to Just J Hip. And they even came over and they were like, yeah, manager who screwed up, right? Comes over and says, my bad. Everyone left and I screwed up. I'm really sorry, man. And I'm like, but, and buts got me nowhere on this one. They got me nowhere. So it was terrible. It was terrible, but that's okay. We got through it. And now I know already in advance that they've screwed up again.
Oh no, why? What else happened?
Oh, and I left work today. I double checked and I said, I wonder if they got me on the schedule for tonight. Because clearly I let them know I was not coming in tonight because I worked a double shift. So I requested extra rest, 12 hours of rest, which means I wouldn't be able to go in and work tonight, right? I'm not rested. And they said, absolutely, Jay, we'll make sure. All right. It's called tying up. All right. They said, we'll make sure you're tied up so you can't work tonight. And I said, thank you. And I noticed they still have me on the schedule.
Did you call or tell somebody before you left?
No.
Why?
I've done my portion. I've saved everything. I saved everything on my
but I would call or whatever later, and that'll only help your case with your complaint with your other person, your union person.
Maybe. It's like, how many mistakes can they make in one day? But Dino Mom gifted 10. Just J-Hip memberships. Oh, no, and I am not going in tonight. No. Regardless of anything, I am not going in. But yes, thank you, Dino Mom. If you get one of those, thank Dino Mom. She works hard for her money. Remember, it's weird in here, but you'll get used to it.
Well,
Meow. I think I missed a couple other when I was on my rant. Oh, Clump says, Star is fabulous. She is fabulous. You are fabulous, Star. Thank you so much, Mel. And Mel Clump says, Ketchup is amazing. And Jay's okay.
thanks, Mel.
Yeah, thanks a lump. Audio copies here. I see Jenny 8675309. Ozzy Aries is here. Hey, what's up? Nancy's here. How are you? Debbie Webb. Hi, Debbie. How are you? Good morning. Good morning.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, I got to keep remembering it. It's afternoon. It's afternoon now.
Yeah, this is weird.
Yeah, Veller's here. Hi, Veller. How are you? But don't worry.
Sorry, I'm flea bagging it over here real quick.
No, you're fine.
I'm eating a piece of pizza.
You can flea bag it all you want. Hi, Billy Joe, Jim, Bob Dupree. How are you? Michelle Booth. Hello, Becky. Hello, how are you? Jay, give me the number. I will send them a bunch of middle fingers. Yes, Faves. Yes, that's what we need. That's what we need. Somebody to stand up to these dumbbells. You know, that's what we need. Thank you, Faves. Thank you so much, Faves. And Mel Klomp says
Faves is the best.
Was awesome that one time. You know, there was that one time. I'll agree with you there. There was that one time. Yeah, of course. Paramount reminds everyone Ketchup is the best. Oh, Jay is here today, too. Well, now. I'm here now. Oh, look, Zach's here. Hey, Zach. Hi, Zach. And Madam Mimosa, how are you, my friend? 209 of you made it back to join us. Please hit that like button if you haven't already from this morning. Oh, Rummy is here, struggling with vertical, so I may fall asleep. Well, don't worry, I might too.
Oh, no. Rummy, that sucks.
Happy says Jay's show this morning was the best show ever. Oh, goodness. Hi, Lisa Clay. How are you? Oh, boy. Thank you, Paramount.
The chat was hopping, Jay.
I kind of saw for a little bit. I was able to look for just a second. I saw it was really going. And I said, boy, the chat is really going here for me not being around. That's, it was discouraging and also nice at the same time. Hi, Jerry Schneider. How are you? How are you? Jerry Schneider and Jenny became a new member. Thank you, Jenny. 8675309. Thank you, my friend. Boy, did you watch Flea Bag show last night?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't seem too happy with just J-Hip for some reason.
Nah.
Why? What did I do?
I told you what was going to happen, and that's exactly what ended up happening. She didn't watch the show.
Yeah.
And someone sent her a couple screenshots, and she talked out of her ass and raged into the microphone about completely the wrong stuff and acted like she was completely right about it.
I kind of think that whoever is doing her notes for her is messing with her and sending her bad notes just to see how
to make a fool of her.
Yes, that's what I think's going on. This is what you guys don't know. Hi, Seagirl. I have an inside scoop over there. Hey, there's the doctor to most proctologist. How are you, my friend? This is what's happening. I have an inside mole who gives her bad notes, and she looks foolish, you know. So that's what we're doing. Skipper's here, Skipper. Yeah, so that's definitely what's going on there. Is clearly, all right, I have my mole doing work. Maybe it's Clark Stark. Look around 318. How are
Well,
you?
then at one point, Tammy was like, while she was raging, tried to like pipe in and correct her or say something, and she just kept talking right over her. So Tammy was like, bleh.
Yeah, she kind of just gave up at some point, and then of course that dummy, Slobby, he's over there, and he's just like, these people are just delusional. It's the best upset Slobby's ever been. Oh, this is crazy. Oh my god, this is insane. It was adorable. Hey, what's up? Member for 9 months. Thank you, my friend. And Marcus K, member for 10 months. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. And member for 10 months. Thanks for sticking with us. Sister Sales lurking while at work. And the Body Watchers here and after. How are you? Well, anyways, we still got some stuff to finish up. We still have the final 2 episodes of the mini-series of Bonecrusher that we have to get through. Very important times. I got a FLEACAP to do. And also, we have to look at this love letter that Volmit wrote to Paintchips.
Surprisingly, Flea Bag thought that was funny.
Yeah, it was funny.
I know. But usually, she doesn't laugh about anything.
I know. I mean, hi, Miyagi. How are you? Yeah, I mean,
Miyagi.
Finally she was laughing at something. She's like, man, that Just J-Hip is funny. And she even called me honey. She called me honey last night.
Are you sure she was talking to you?
Oh, yeah. It's she called me honey because here's what happened. She was like, wow. And I guess Jay said the Ray needs to shut his mouth. Well, no, he doesn't, Jay. Let me tell you something, honey. And I'm like,
yeah, that's right. She did.
Yeah, see, she called me honey. I was like, look, she does like me. This is kind of one of the funny things that I noticed. Hi, Zarina. I noticed that they haven't done the Dickles for a while. And
yeah.
Now, this is what happened, though. I want to let you all in on a little secret. Hi, Kelly Ranger. This is what happened. Me and Tammy J, all right? Oh, look, Denise Melaminoff is here. Hi, Denise. French.
Hey, Denise.
When me and Tammy J, we were out getting our groceries, right? And we went grocery shopping together, and I flipped the bill. Now, this was not cheap for Just J-Hip. Tammy J took advantage of Just J-Hip at the grocery store, which is okay. Okay, it was about $700 for her carts. And
that's double your groceries and hers, right?
No, that was just her groceries.
Oh, my bad.
Well, and I think she was screwing me over. I'm like, really? You need a big, huge pack of C batteries? Who uses C batteries?
Well, in Tammy's defense, I would probably stock up if you were buying all my groceries, too. I would definitely get C and D batteries.
Hi, April's Crochet and more. And don't forget, it's not just April's Crochet. There's more. Okay, don't forget that. Auntie M member for 10 months, and Auntie M also gifted 5 Just J-Hip memberships. Thank you, Auntie M, my friend. If you give one of those, thank Auntie M. She works hard for her money, and we appreciate her being in our chat and being with us every single time. Thank you so much, my friend. And remember, Gabe says we're a couple of clown losers over here. But if you don't like the show, don't worry. I will send Gabe over to unclog your toilet. Mm-hmm. Yes. He's a man of many skills. I didn't know. Oh, well, anyways, I was going to say. So we're walking around the grocery store, and I told her, I said, Tammy J, I was talking with Chup Chup, and we don't like the Dickles. We don't like the pull tabs. And she was like, I know, Jay. I don't like them either. All right. And then she's like, by the way, I need this stuff too. And I said, what's that for? She goes, these are for my pizza witches. All right. So I had to get all of the items for the pizza witches. And I said, maybe you should cancel, the Dickles. And she said, I'm going to swing it by Flea Bag. And so she did. And she's like, maybe we shouldn't do because that's normally when I want to check out too. And Flea Bag said, yes, that's a good idea. What we'll do is we won't bring in any super chats anymore. All right. And we'll just do, that way we don't have to do the Dickles. And Tammy was like, once again, that's not quite what I was suggesting. I was suggesting we just don't do the pull tab portion. And Flea Bag's like, nope. We won't do the super chats anymore. That's a better idea. So it was a good idea. It was a good idea. And I didn't mean for it to go that far. But, I think she got overexcited. I got her all the ingredients for pizza witches. And, a pizza witch, that's almost like a sloppy Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Even Tammy's like, well, I guess you could say that. It's like a open sandwich. It's an okay.
Poor Tammy. They're always giving her a hard time.
Now, what do you mean? I bought her all the ingredients to make the pizza witches.
I know, but they were picking on what she made for dinner.
She gave me the recipe. It was really nice of her. I appreciated it. And then she got rid of the pull tabs for all of us fine folks. So the show is, well, for you fine folks, I wouldn't say it was watchable, but for just J-Hip and Chup Chup, it's become more watchable now. That they've gotten rid of the pull tabs, and unfortunately, they've gotten rid of the super chats along with it. That might be a harsh might have been a harsh move to go that far. Hi, Stacy Smith, Howard Schmidt. How are you? And Brenda Velasquez, a tug of Mega Raid. Thank you, my friend. Sarasota Beach Bum. Hello. And there's a member for 10 months. Thank you, my friend. Craig Bucala comes right on in with 10 Just J-Hip memberships. Thank you, Craig. If you get one of those, thank Craig. He works hard for his money. He gave Just J-Hip $1 million. All right, so thank you so much, Craig, for those 10 Just J-Hip memberships. And remember, it's weird in here, but you'll get used to it. Hang on. You know what? Let me do something. I forgot to do it. Like I said, I've been stuck at work. Give me a second.
Okay. Tammy J, if you're listening, the invite is still available. Come on anytime.
Yeah, come on in here and join us.
It'll be fun.
I'm going to send you a couple pictures, but these are just to make them easier for me to pull up, actually. So you don't have to go and do anything.
Oh, okay.
All right. So I got those sent over. That way.
Because you can't send them to yourself, obviously.
Exactly. Thank you, Craig. Thank you, my friend. And let me show you something here, folks. Oh, I got to actually pull it up here. This was quite amazing. This was amazing for Just J-Hip.
Check out chat. Jeremy just posted something, but I didn't get to read it.
What happened?
Jeremy put something in the chat, but I couldn't read it. It went by too fast.
I thought you worked for me. This all seems so odd. I'd never make you work double 12s. Yes, and we don't have a union. We have a mob. That's what I need, Jeremy. I need a mob. This was terrible what they did to Just J-Hip. Ruined your opportunity to see the show this morning. I even told these bastards. I said to them, all right, you don't need to apologize to me. You go over and apologize to my chat right now. Get in and apologize to them. All right, because they're the ones who you're going to get roasted in front of. It's going to be you people. All right, so yeah, then that happened. But look, I was going to show you something.
Jay to sneak to the bathroom and call me at 7 a.m.
Can I don't know if I can rotate this. Can I? Oh, because I was so unprepared, I can't even rotate it. Well, we're going to just have to do the best with what we got on this one, all right? I'll do it better next time. Like I said, I was at work. Look, see, it's sideways. But look, see, Craig sent me $1 million. $1 million. You see that, Chup Chup?
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Yes.
What kind of money is that? Is that like,
American.
No, it's not.
It's old school American.
Did he make it himself on the computer?
No, this is real money. It's a real $1 million bill. He says it's worth.
It says Zimbabwe, Jay.
Oh, okay. This is some Zimbabwe $1 million bill money. But $1 million is $1 million. It doesn't matter where you get it. Yeah, I have to pay the girls, so Hells, before Hell steals them. Yes, I know. That's what. Thank you, Craig. Thank you. So yes, it's worth a full $1 million. Full $1 million. If you've never seen $1 million bill before, now you have seen $1 million bill. Wow, that's impressive. I missed a few things, so I have to go back. Cindy gifting 10 Just to Hit memberships. Thank you, Cindy. If you get one of those things, Cindy. She works hard for her money. We appreciate Cindy so much. And Robert still is black. What I meant is he's not green. Yeah.
Back to Cindy's memberships.
Thank you, Cindy. Thank you. Remember, we're a couple of clown losers over here, but, well, if you don't like the show, I'll send Gabe over and he'll vacuum out your car for you. There you go. And Puzzler with 2 says, you lie, Jay. I'm not used to it yet. Just saying. Well, I do lie, Puzzler. That's what Flea Bag said. She called me a liar and said I was maliciously defaming people intentfully.
Yep.
Whatever that means. Here and After gifted 5 Just to Hit memberships. Thank you so much, Here and After. Yeah, well, those thank Here and After. We appreciate Here and After. They're wonderful, delightful. We enjoy them. And remember, it's weird in here, but you'll get used to it. And Rickles gifted. Geez, we're on a roll there. 5 Just J-Hip gifted memberships if you get those from Rickles. Thank you so much, my friend. But thank Rickles. Thank you, my friend. We appreciate that. And remember, if you don't like... Oh, wait. And welcome to, Doug's Jugs. That never quite pans out the way you want it to, no. And Madam Mimosa, we may not do a show today. We're just going to do gifted memberships all day.
That's cool.
Thank you, Madam Mimosa. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you so much. Thank Madam. If you get one of those, we appreciate you so much. And remember, we're a couple of clown losers over here, but if you don't like the show, that's okay. I'll send Gabe over to your house to strip for you and twerk.
Ew.
I don't know. I heard he does that too. Did you hear about the other night? Now, Gabe, I guess he got into the hard rugs when he was 12.
Yeah, I heard he dropped out of high school in the middle of 9th grade.
Oh, no, not the middle of 9th grade. I think he made it 3 weeks in. 3 weeks in.
But on the bright side, they had a Burger King and a Taco Bell in their food court at the high school.
That is very true. They had a Burger King and a Pizza Hut.
Oh, yeah. Very true. You would have thought that would have motivated him to stay in school.
Yeah, I know. I would have been motivated. It seemed like Tammy seemed like she was really jealous and motivated. And same with Flea Bag. She was like, oh, my God. All we had was Elios.
Whatever that is.
I don't know what the living hell in Elios is. All we had was Elios pieces. Oh, thank you. It's like I didn't even hit the go live button today, Ketchup. It's like I just hit the money button. Thank you so much. In the clouds, my goodness, my friend. Thank you, in the clouds. If you get one of those 50 gifted memberships, no, not Robert Tower. He's still black.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, in the clouds. On the bright side, Gabe is smarter than 8th grade teachers, according to Randy. That is true. That is very true. What the hell? That might be the funniest thing I've heard. Jeremy beat me to one. I mean,
that was a good one.
Thank you so much, in the clouds. If you get one of those 50 gifted memberships, thank her. We appreciate him so very much. And also, remember, it's weird in here, but you'll get used to it. That gets a good meow. Meow.
Why do you always copy me?
Maybe Lips will weigh in. What? That was one of Slobby's pigeon hens or whatever he's got over there. I don't know what he's got. What are the name of his animals they got? The guinea geese or whatever.
The guinea pigeons? Isn't that what you were calling them? Guinea pigeons?
Yeah, they got the guinea pigeons over there. Thank you so much, though. Thank you so much. And also, I just wanted to remind you, thank you also, Jeremy. I'm so glad that Robert Tower won last night. I'm so happy for that.
Me too.
And Faves won again. I'm so happy for that. And then Faves gave me all of her money. I'm so happy for that. Thank you. Thank you again.
I know. Faves sent me a Cash App too. I'm like, what are you doing, Faves? You don't have to do that. Don't do that. She's too amazing. She really is one of the sweetest people ever.
Yeah, well, Hells probably could make some more money if he did some Afro Man songs. Yes, that he might need to start rapping. That would be amazing. Thank you, Mel Klump, who gifted one Just J-Hip membership. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. And if you get that, thank Mel. She works hard for money. We appreciate Mel. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Curbless member for 10 months, another double-digit monther. Thank you so much. We've only been on for 13 months. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Lips is interviewing for jobs again. She deleted her video, so no employer can't see who she really is. If anyone finds out where, please let me know immediately. Actually, Jeremy, she started a new job according to Flea Bag already. She's been working very hard at her new job. I did not notice that I noticed her videos were just up though 2 days ago. So, that's the thing about these people. I gave Bruce some ideas. I told him to leave Lips off the onlines for a few weeks. And now he's turning that into like 6 weeks. Then I told him that he should get deported back to Armenia for season 7, and instead of offing a character. And what did he do? All right, he offed Star. He wrote her off the script for season 7. This guy can't take any direction at all. But Mel Klump gifted one more gifted Just J-Hip membership. Thank you, Mel. Thank you so much, my friend. If you get that, thank Mel. She works hard for money, and we like her very much. Thank you, my friend. If you get that, remember, welcome to the Clown Losers. Yes, where the show is okay sometimes. Just wait. Gabe will be copying Ketchup's meow. What would this sound like in Gabe's voice? Ooh, let me see my try. Meow, meow.
Yeah, they're all gone.
Wow, that's
I
amazing.
just checked. They're all gone. Like the channel's gone.
Oh, she started deleting last night. We'll find out whose life she's going to try and destroy next. Well, probably mine again, Jeremy. It seems like it's mine and yours turn again. I mean, if we all take turn, actually, you've already had your second turn now with the all of her suggestions about well, let's just say her lies about you, and the whole unloading of the storage locker thing that even Flea Bag's still running with. Thank you, Skipper. Gifted 5 Just J Hip memberships. Thank you so much. If you get one of those, thanks, Skipper. He works hard for his money. We appreciate that over here. And remember, it's a clown loser show. And if you don't like the show, don't worry. I'll send Gabe over to do some computer programming for you. Well, maybe not the best idea. You know what a lot of people didn't realize with the whole wedding of Volmit and Paintchips?
What?
Well, I mean, a lot of people didn't realize that I went to the bachelor party.
I'm sure you did.
Oh, well, of course I did. Of course I did. Just
Hey, Liz.
Hey, Liz. Just J Hip likes to go everywhere, and I get invited. I kept it quiet. All right. I didn't expect Bonecrusher to release it, so just haphazardly releasing it. We will not allow her to get away with her lies. Anyone seen a storage facility video yet? Because it doesn't exist. Of course it doesn't exist, Jeremy. We all know it doesn't exist. All right. We've all seen a pathological liar before. I know. I spoke with her on the phone almost a year ago to this day. All right. I mean, it was like, let's see. I think that would have been, February, March, April, maybe May or June of last year. After she sent me her 72 cringe text messages in like under 2 hours. Yes, I know. I feel you there.
Yeah.
Oh, I got that audio coffee. I got that too. Oh, look, it's Resting B-Face says, gifted 5 Just J Hip memberships. Thank you. Resting B-Face, if you get one of those, thank Resting B-Face. She works hard for her money and she has a B-Face. So, that's okay. That's okay. We still like her. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. And it's weird in here. But you'll get used to Jugs Thugs. Did that work? I don't know. It was a good bachelor party that we had. We went out on the water, We went out on the water. And thank you again, Resting B-Face. Thank you, my friend. We went out on the water, and you can see Paintchips was out there, and he had on his prison suit. He thought it was more appropriate. I said wetsuit, and he's like, "Well, I got wet in the suit," and I was like, "No, Paintchips, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant, Paintchips. No." Oh boy. Volpe did get jealous, as you can see, though. Flea Bag was there. She was right behind me. All right. We were getting some sun after I nursed her back to health, after she got the, whatever she got, the emphysema or whatever it was. We'll never know. Was Prison B by Jay. Prison B Jay. On the beach. Prison B can't swim. All right. I can make that very clear. Jay was the stripper they hired. I was not the stripper they hired for the party. No, Roy. No, I was singing. I was the DJ. I was a DJ. I was doing DJing. Well,
Great. What'd you play? Jay and the Hand Jobs albums?
yeah, well, of course.
Of course.
Well, somebody else couldn't make it to the bachelor party. It was kind of a shame. He was racing down there as quick as he could, but as much as he tried, as much as he liked, he just couldn't quite make it to the bachelor party. But he tried. Clark Stark was keeping a close eye on things. And as you see here, old Ray, old bag of bones there, old bonerhead. Yes, he was trying. You can see he's got his headphones on. He was streaming on the way down there. Well, he tried. He got distracted by the revenge prawn, so he had a whole bunch of extra stops he had to make. Yeah.
What's wrong with his face?
It's called old. Well, no, he was getting ready for the big wedding, right? So he used some of or some of Lips's techniques. And so this was the outcome of Lips's techniques. He's got some tape up in there, and he's got some.
He must have ran out of tape right before the wedding.
It fell off, some of it fell off. Oh, man. Well, he tried to make it. He couldn't. I think that's why he's jealous of just J-Hip, because I made it and he didn't, Hi, socially selective girl. How are you?
Well, he's still got his headphones.
Yeah, he still got those. Well, the pair that I left him. Hi, Robin. How are you? Yeah, those are his wrinkles. But the wedding was good. I got even a little video of this, but also a picture, of the wedding. I was there. I was the best man. Well, I was I was kind of the only man there in a way, I mean, if you think about it, as you can see, Paintchips is there with Volmit, and Lyrenet's down there. She's like presenting the Lethmans. Now they got it mixed up, and Paintchips wore the dress, and Volmit.
Oh my God! Look at Lynette.
Yes, Lynette. She was running the services down there. Well, she was also introduced after the show.
Her head looks like yours with braids. I'm sorry. Just all of a sudden I noticed her in the middle and I was like, whoa.
Well, some might say maybe Lyrenet is my mom. I don't know.
Don't do that to your wonderful mother.
Well, like I said, remember, my older brother made a very important point to show out that I was adopted, remember? When he the adoption papers and then had them burnt because the home I was in burnt down, so mom and dad had to adopt me. So it's possible Lyrenet could be my mom.
So she's your fake bio mom?
Yeah, that's where I got my pole skills from. What, you don't believe me?
Oh, I believe you, Bina.
Yeah. Well, and here's the thing. And Flea Bag's over there saying that I'm lying. I mean, come on, just J-Hip. I wouldn't do that.
Well, she didn't like the advice I gave her to shut her hole either. She didn't like that.
Oh, she did not like you. No, did not like that at all. I can't get my ex to pull up here. Let me try.
Well, I just don't like lies. So, get your shit straight.
Oh, wait. Is X down? Or their chat's down right now. Or their messaging's down right now. Huh, son of a gun. Well, you might have. Well, you might just have to sit tight and wait on that one audio. I can't pull it up on X there. It says it's down. So that's kind of crazy. That's okay. We'll get through it. We'll get through it. Hey, Suzanne. Is there going to be an Amazon wedding registry? No. That mostly goes through commissary. I mean, let's just be honest here on where this is going. I mean, they registered with the prison, so
They registered on what's that site? JPal?
yeah, that's where they registered. You can get them stamps or honey buns or ramen.
Or one of those Daryl Brook Walkmans.
Yeah, yeah. Transistor radios.
Yeah.
AM only. AM only. The tensors, yeah. Oh, dang it. Sorry, Rickles. Really? Right before supper, did you have to? I'm sorry. I'm not used to being on at this time, Rickles. I blame work. Blame my workplace, not me. Not just J-Hip. Blame them terrible bastards I work for. They did this to you, not me. Yes, thank you, Rickles, for the 2. And Suzanne gives ramen for everyone. Ramen for you. Ramen for everyone. We all get ramen. Hi, Mr. Goop. How are you, Mr. Goop? Hi, my friend. Thank you, Suzanne. Hey, look, Chup Chup. We're already 3.2 giveaways. We're going to have a lot of dickles to open up.
You mean you're going to have a lot of dickles to open up?
Well, let's maybe hop right into Ray. I know we got part 5 to go through. It's only 7 minutes, so I figure maybe we can pop through and look at part 5 because we want to finish the whole mini series. Listen, folks, we don't want to start something and not finish it. I understand Flea Bag, very, very upset with just J-Hip, and it's a show. It's a show she's doing. She loves me. I'm her favorite show. Tammy J says it all the time. Even she asked, she's like, Tammy, you got notes on Jay? Did you watch Jay? And she's like, oh, yeah, I did. I enjoyed it very much. So, yes, Tammy J does like some Just J-Hip. All right, let's not forget about that. Thank you.
Can you blame her?
Yes, thank you, TJ, for liking my show, our show, I should say, our show. Thank you. Don't forget, no copying the chat. Chat is excluded. Just the show is completely illegal.
Oh, yeah. I'm working on it.
At any point in time during the stream. All right, this is private chat for Just J-Hip Show. Sticky Widget's here. Sticky Widget. I haven't seen Sticky. Hey, Sticky Widget, how are you? How are you, my friend? I saw Miyagi's banner finally made it to Jeremy Hills.
I know, it's awesome.
Flea Bag didn't like that. She's like, Jeremy, you just be careful with the grommets. You gotta be careful with the grommets.
Yeah, because apparently Tori's been working on those grommets for a while now.
Yeah, well, the grommet machine went down. They had to wait and get the grommet machine fixed.
Yeah.
They dropped it off at the grommet machine shop. And I assume that's where you take it, the grommet machine shop. And they were working on it. And finally, they got it all fixed up. And then she was able to knock out the rest of those grommets within 6 to 8 more months. It was delightful, wonderful. And those banners are going to be hung up. You know, John already has Miyagi's banner, Crook does. And he's going to hang that up pretty soon just to rub it in Jeremy Hill's face. He's also got a Miyagi banner that Jeremy Hills can enjoy. Actually, I believe her sign says in her original, no germs allowed. And I think that's more of a warning sign for Jeremy. Like, Jeremy, stay away. Stay away. It's a warning sign for Jeremy. If you think about it, a lot of foreshadowing from Miyagi in the original banner. So that's what I think was going on there with Miyagi. It was foreshadowing. And now they're going to put a warning sign up for Jeremy to let him know not to go over there. The turtles will eat you. They're very hungry. Hungry turtles. They're eating up people left and right. Let's see what Ray Ray had to say. I'm sure it was insightful and good, and like I always say, I really enjoy Ray Bonecrusher's stream. This is what I couldn't understand about the Flea Bags. Why were they so upset? I've always said I find this stream delightful. I think it's better than their show now. Hi, Twaddlebum. What turtles? Well, they got some empty shells walking around down there. From what I understand, they're all a bunch of empty shells. Even the barn's just an empty shell. Thank you, Kelly Rager, member for 6 months. Thank you, my friend. And there's no permission is given to use any video, transcripts, audio, or chats, or anything we do from our channel. Okay, Bad Bonnie? It's our opinions and free speech. Yes, Bad Bonnie. All right, Dummy Bonnie. There's your dumb message. You know what? Your chat really cruises by if you put that in every 30 seconds. Yes, it's a cruising chat. Whereas over here, the chat is actually cruising by here. Thank you, my folks. Thank you, my friends, and thank you for being here. Let's see what Ray's up to. This should be good, I assume. Well, hang on. I better put on the closed captioning. I don't want to miss anything.
Wow, this is getting old.
Yeah.
Oh, heck. This is getting old. I hope some of you can get back on here and find it, but I don't know if you can or not.
Well, like Steffi made it. Hi,
Oh, heck.
Hi Steffi.
Steffi. I wasn't going to come back on here, but I didn't get to finish what I was talking about. John talking about the fusion of his back. My back, they lifted 2 discs, and they put a little piece of metal in there to hold it up, and they put a bone graft in there on my lower back.
I thought he was going to show us his back. I'm a little relieved at this point, Chup Chup.
Me too.
I better speed this up a little bit. I don't know if I can watch Ray normal.
I was holding my breath for a second there.
Yeah, Doug. No one would have dinner. No one would have dinner. Ray, if your flag's in front of the fax machine shredder, I can't fax you, my friend. Fix that, please. You do have to fix that, okay? Just give me a little advice.
And why do you have a clock on the floor?
Yeah. Well,
Neither clock is on the wall. What's up with that?
Yes, I don't have to go to work tonight, Mr. Coop. They think I'm going to be there, I believe, at this point in time, but I'll probably give them a heads up like, hey, you guys screwed up again. Managers, what are they good for? It's like I'm running the whole damn show over there. Without me, you people would all starve to death. All right? There wouldn't be any railroad movement ever. I tell you, I'm running the whole show over there.
If you say so.
Tell us about your back, Ray.
Because it was the only way they could keep where I'd ever be able to walk again, quite frankly. And then I have steel run up my back halfway up.
Okay.
That has aligned my spine. So it no longer, it pivots down by the S1.
Is he a fish? What the hell's going on with his hands here? What, they gave him fins? I think he got the wrong surgery. They gave him a dorsal fin. That's Hi,
Hey,
Peculiar.
peculiar.
Well, yeah, we all got issues, but well, Ray's got a few more. He's got to get these all figured out. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Sticky. I'll try and keep an eye out on that. I'll see what I can do, Sticky. Yeah. So they gave him a dorsal fin, apparently. Okay, I'm in with this. I'm enjoying that. I like that. Oh, look, Scampy made it in here. Hi, Scampy girl. Okay, that's good.
And then about halfway up my back, I can bend it, and you can see when I'm walking where that brace goes to. And I've got scars. The first time they went in with microscope, they went in from two directions.
See, and I would imagine you would have scars anytime they give you a dorsal fin. That's normally what happens, in my understanding. Bikini Grandma's here. Wow. He just bent halfway over his desk.
What's that?
What?
Giving out meows for free, Jay?
Bikini Grandma, yeah, what the hell? Yeah, I check cheese. Yeah, he's just bent halfway over his desk, so yeah, he must be okay. He must be okay. I would think so. I would think so. Oh, it's biking, Grandma, not bikini. Boy, you really had me confused on this one. How
Look
about
at what happens when you go to a bachelor party with Volmit.
I mean,
Oh man.
I have been up for about 19 straight hours, so you're gonna have to give me a little bit of of a break on that one. Thank you, Suzanne.
What's going on with the shitty flute, Jay?
Yes, it's Vroom, not Meows. It's Bacon Grandma.
Jay's hauling himself out for biking Grandma because he thought she had a bikini on.
Even the Ivy's like, what? What?
Oh my god.
No, I can play the harmonica. It's just I got harmonica lip. I got harmonica lip. that did not go the way I
don't know. It was pretty funny. The rest of us liked it.
Thank you. Oh boy. Yeah. I'll have to get started.
Sections to clip discs and chip back some of the vertebrae because there was pressure on a slip back.
You're boring me.
And it worked. It was done about 6-7 years ago. And it still works, but I'm careful now. A lot more careful than I was back then. Yeah. So I know what the kind of pain John might be going through with that back. If he tells you it hurts like hell, it does.
Well, if he tells you it hurts like hell, just like if he says, I didn't put up any signs, they were in Florida. I mean, you have to believe him. I mean, if that's what he says in the court in Ohio. The signs were placed in Florida. Objection. Dummy.
Oh, yeah, Jeremy. Stop showing your handwriting and your lists on the screen because
yes,
you're getting sloppy.
Jeremy has been showing his handwriting when he's doing his show. And Flea Bag's looking at it. She's like, doesn't that look like the signs? And she's been having their sign expert or writing expert look at it. So be careful, Jeremy. Thank you, Calvin. Gifted one Just Champ membership. Did you get that? Thank you, Calvin. Works hard for his money. We appreciate Kelvin, sort of, and he's an all right guy. I give him a hard time. He's an all right guy. He is. Thank you, Kelvin. Look, I even said hi to you. And Sticky Widget just gifted 100 Just J Hip 10 Just memberships. Thank you, Sticky Widget. If you get one of those, thanks, Sticky Widget. Works hard for money, and we like Sticky Widget. We like Sticky Widget. Thank you, my friend. And remember, we're clown losers over here. But if you don't like the show, it's okay. I'll send Gabe over to, vacuum your house. That's pretty nice. That's pretty good. And look, Bikini Grandma, we just became a new member, Bikini Grandma. Welcome to the hippies, and thank you, Sticky. You know what's weird?
Must have been that free meow, Jay.
For the rest of the time on this show, she will always be Bikini Grandma. I'm sorry, that's how it works over here.
Thank God it's not something bad, because he would still call you something bad every time.
I mean, sometimes you get David Rottentiden, sometimes you end up Bikini Grandma. You never know what you're going to get over here. Sometimes you just get ignored. Like Calvin. Mr. Hip, I did email you a little bit of news earlier. Is it the news I already shared? Oh, no! My incredible handwriting that looks absolutely nothing like Leonard Ness, their handwriting expert, that they never used. Well, you just wait, Charm. She's going to introduce that in Bankruptcy.
Yeah, that was expensive. It was $14,000.
She even said she even said last night, she's like, oh, and when they ask me questions on this Bankruptcy, I'm going to let them all know. Jeremy Hales is behind everything. I don't know what that has to do with Bankruptcy, but she's going to let them know that.
I know. She's already been bragging about how she's been talked to the people that are doing that are going to be depoting her or whatever the heck, that she's already let them know. This is all because of Jeremy Hales.
Yeah, Rob, I think I already sent everything you sent me. I'm pretty sure. I think so. That was the very first part of my show. But thank you, Rob. Thank you, my friend. I'll double check in case I missed anything after we finish Ray Video 1. And then we also have to get to the love letter of Volmit that he wrote about Paintchips. We'll see how that goes.
And I still have the repercussions from the 2 different operations I've had, and the damage to the nerves is that my circulation and the feeling in my legs. And to the first operation, I fell a lot because I think twice in that 7-8 years or 6-7 years. It was all worth it. And I still have pain from time to time, but it's not bad.
I wouldn't quite say it's been worth it. Speed it along here, sir.
Yeah, I laughed myself off the internet. You're right. But John, I want you to know, I know what you're going through. I've had the operations, things that you were going to do. Nobody's going to do it for you. I know that.
A lot of people, just so you know, they were talking about, I had to work that overtime shift this morning, right? Well, that was for John Crook and Elemental B. Somebody in this country, all of us have to work, just not John Crook or Elemental B. If it's not for us, they would be dead because they cannot take care of themselves. We have to do the job for them because they're losers. Very, very, very standard deal. Yep. Can't get a job, but he can hang up trash bags. You think he should be able to get a job?
Yeah.
Hanging up trash bags. There's got to be a place that likes trash bag hanging upping. I saw audio. I'll see if I can get back over. I think you just emailed.
And cutting those pig troughs in half couldn't have been easy.
Yeah, you got to get the pig troughs cut in half to get the tin up there with the hot plates and everything else they got hanging up all around there. It's endless work. Endless work over there. Tough job. Tough job. You know, I found out actually, well, I'll save this. Let's finish up this Ray one here.
People don't understand it when you have these kind of things. My balance isn't like it was.
No.
Never will be again, but I'm a lot better than I was before the operation, and thank the Lord for it. So
yeah, thank the Lord for that.
Boy. Yeah, I'm ranting about those people out there because I'm not happy with them. I don't know how people like that exist out there, how they can live with themselves, how they sleep at night.
Hang on, people who got surgery?
I think he's talking about us, but it could be construed as surgical patients.
Yeah, because he just went into, I thank God I got surgery, and I don't know how people like that can exist out there. Surgery people?
Yeah, good point.
I don't know. I'm off. I'm not feeling this one, Ray. I'm not following along. That's okay. Sit tight. I'm sure we'll be able to. Okay, let's see.
It's not good. It's just not. I've never chased people down to the extent that these people do, and to do it for the love of money is crazy in my mind, or how I feel about it. And they make all these guesstimates about what I am. They've never met me, know nothing about. The things that they've said and done has been used or run through AI, and man, it makes these people look pretty bad.
What?
Yeah, Ray. Well, you don't want to know what AI said about you when we ran you through AI.
Yeah, I didn't even run like your transcript through AI.
We didn't even want to read it on here because it would be really mean if you think what we've said already is mean.
And quite frankly, I actually was over at Ray's house and I ran him personally through AI. We were down we were down at the police station, and there's the metal detector, and I said, Ray, go through there. That's AI. And so I ran Ray through AI, and then all of his fusions were showing. I said, Ray, cover up your fusions. They're showing. Yes, Puzzler, they do. They work hard. Oh, they lie hard for the money. Yeah. They're working hard. Well, they're lying hard for the money. Yeah, Ray's the first person who's ever been ran through AI personally. You know, I mean, granted, it was just a metal detector, but I told him it was AI. He thought it was cool. The little skeleton printout came up. He's like, oh my God, I'm in there. I'm in the screen. I'm in AI. Yeah, Ross, there's been a massive conversations lately.
He still had his glasses on.
Yeah,
and his headphones.
He's like, Jay, how did you do that? And they said, Ray, it's AI. Anything can happen. You should have seen when I turned his AI into a Muppet. Then I got real weird for him. He's like, you Muppetized my AI me. It was insane. I thought the fusions were a drink.
Hold on. I'll be right back, Jay. Yeah. I gotta go hydrogenate my water.
Oh, yeah, don't. Yeah. Oh, we'll get to that. We're going to get to that. Trust me, in the FLEACAP, the hydrogenation of the water, whatever it is, it's going to be a good FLEACAP. We'll get to that. That which is going to be magical, actually. The FLEACAP is magical.
Honestly, I wouldn't want to be in the shoes and face the Lord. Period. I wouldn't. So there. Now,
well, it depends on what size your feet are, Ray. I mean, if you have really big feet and you were in my shoes, I wouldn't want to be in my shoes facing the Lord either. You'd be uncomfortable. Right? I would want to be in your own shoes. That would make more sense. I thought everyone wore sandals up there. It's heaven, right? Isn't it sandals?
I don't know. I mean, I'm hoping it's bare feet.
It might be, yeah, it might be barefoot. I don't know if you have to stand in shoes up there. I don't know if you get to, because I was told you couldn't take your belongings with you to heaven. So I don't know if your Nike collection gets to go with you. I'm not 100% sure.
Hey, Ross.
Hi, Ross.
Everybody knows how I felt about the situation. Like I say, I've decided that I'm not going to be going in their channels. People have emailed me, let me know what is going on. I don't need any more than that. I'm not going to watch 1 or 2 or 4 hours of show over people that are so have mental issues, because there's no other explanation I can think of that would make people do that.
Ray, you told me, well, not me, you told all of your viewers that there's a fish pond with gay fish in it that don't reproduce, and one big fish eventually eats all the other fish with no reproduction, and then that fish has to get up out of that pond and find a new pond. Hopefully a non-gay pond of non-gay fish. This is what you said. You said that a 10th grader that goes into 11th grade is now smarter than a 10th grade teacher because a 10th grade teacher only knows 10th grade. You said this, and they don't deserve a pay raise because they never moved beyond 10th grade. You said this, Ray. You told people that they should go down to Otter Creek, follow Jeremy Hills around, and carry their signs. Don't plant them in the ground. No, carry them. But use, the letters that you can erase and get to it. Not with
the dry erase boards.
Yeah, with the erasable letter markers. And put up your signs so you can tell people as he moves around throughout the day. Look, Jeremy Hills is in Walmart. He's not a good guy. You said that, Ray. I'm the one who's delusional or insane? No, I think I'm just reporting on the facts, but I like the show. I think your show's better than Flea Bag's. Lighten up a little bit. And I would suggest in the middle of your show, maybe do a little song. Like not you singing a song, but play like another channel song, like Wiggle. You can play the Wiggle song, just little, just little, have a little intermission. I would suggest an intermission. That's a good idea. This Jab often does an intermission, so that's a good idea.
Well, sometimes he takes an intermission when he goes up to the side yard.
But he just leaves us sitting here. He tells the chat to entertain themselves. I'm like, well, this is usually the most entertaining portion anyway, so yes. But I love the show. I don't know what you want out of me. All I can do is come over here and say, I love the show. So stop getting mad at me, Flea Bag. I'm over here doing my thing, and she says we'll get to that. We'll just wait for the FLEACAP.
Well, how they can enjoy after said something.
What here and after say?
She brought up something and made a good point. Maybe we're cabal fish, or it was a cabal fish, so that's why all the other fish are gay, and he had to leave.
Yeah, it's cabal fish. Yep, pretty standard.
That would make sense.
Yeah, it's funny on the side of Ray's house, all of the grass is brown, but in the front and back, it's perfectly green. I got that from Clark Stark. He let me know about that. He let me know.
Clark, is that glass cleaned up yet on Ray's frontage?
Peculiar doesn't know what I'm talking about with Gabe. Peculiar, you're going to have to go back and watch a stream ago, or maybe 2 streams ago. You might be behind a little bit.
Ray released a mini-series, Peculiar, so this is the last installment.
Yeah, this is installment 5 of the 6 right here.
Oh, I thought this was the last one. My bad.
Yes. I mean, no. Yes, it's not. We'll let it continue. I think he's got some good stuff going on here. Let's see.
Somebody over and over and over, and they use the same things over. It's just not normal, people. I'm telling you, those people aren't normal. What? John, I don't know how you and Michelle have lasted all this time. I just don't. And I don't know how Lisa puts up with it.
I don't know how they've lasted all. No, I do know how. Because I pay my taxes. Yes, that is how John and Elemental P, Crook and Elemental P have survived all this time. Because all of us fine folks are paying our taxes so we can make sure that they can be alive. Yes, that's how they've done it, Ray. Yes, with all of our help. Yes.
Well, and we're repeating ourselves? Hello? Have you watched your friend's show?
Actually, did you watch episodes 1 through 4 of this little series that you put on? Because I think this is the 5th time now you've hit on this topic. So I could be wrong. Yeah, and what does he mean by you people? Yeah. Is he talking about Robert Tower? Because he's never mind. Jay, I have a question. Are you going to post the pictures of Ray's RV? I've already done this, Calvin. You go back 9 streams, I think. I think we've ran through those, my friend. It had the revenge prawn in it and everything. Are you? I think Calvin's missed a few shows.
She found out somebody just a couple miles from her that made a threat.
Oh.
That initially she thought was from Maine. It was a snowbird just living a couple of miles from her house. These people that follow this crazy system out there that make threats. And the sheriff's department was working on that. They didn't get away with it. The things that are happening, here, it wasn't my imagination. I'm just telling you, I'm not paranoid. I have neighbors that will back it up. And for all you that are going to meet up with me, regardless of what state it's in, okay, you'll be able to judge for yourself in person what kind of a person I am.
Oh, when he said meet up with me, I thought he meant I thought he meant in heaven.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I have no plans on meeting up with Ray.
Not in heaven. I'll be there, but
yeah, he's not paranoid peculiar. It's not in his head. He didn't make any of this up. It's all real.
Hey, maybe just like Flea Bag has on Slofer's mom. That's coming up. Let's see. It's been a month now.
Or maybe they should talk about the hoarder house again.
If only, does anyone know about the hoarder house? Hi, Magi Kangle. How are you? Magi Kangle is here. And Actual Boomer. Hi, Actual Boomer. Yes, Magi Kangle. Hey, my friend. Yeah, I've never heard the hoarder house story. I wonder if that's going to come up in the FLEACAP. I don't think so. Well, I can't remember. It's in my notes. Hi, David Green. How are you, my friend? Well, I think he's almost done ranting here, but we're going to meet up with him in his trip on Florida. Okay, let's see how that goes.
You don't get my age and survive the trials of life itself if you're a person that is so bad as what they say that I am. Something would have happened to me a long time ago if I was that bad. Boy, yeah.
Do you know what he's talking about right now?
Well, yeah, you can't get to be an old person. You can't become old if you're a bad person.
But did we ever say anything like that would even kind of go along with what he's trying to say?
No, old people don't age. Bad people don't age. Bad people don't age.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, yeah, you're right. I thought only the good die young. Jenny makes a very good point. Jenny makes probably the best point. Yeah, only the good die young, Ray. So actually, if you think about it, Ray must be one of the worst because oh, well, I'm only going off with Jenny 8675309 said, not just Chip. I'm reading chat. I'm reading chat. Even Sherry says yes, because only the good die young. I'm very confused on this one. Yep. Oh yeah, Howard Barton. The mass, lived to be 88. How? I don't know. Seems like a farce. Couldn't have happened. No, you can't make it that long. No. Oh, look at that. The gay bare knuckler's in there. He says, hello, are you beautiful ladies out there today? Gross.
He's not getting any ladies with that hook hand.
No, do tell about this quarter house.
Not unless he meets up with a chick that has a mini arm.
Yeah, I don't want to leave you hanging about the hoarder house, for God's sakes. I mean, if we could only stumble on that story for the 9,000th time in 4 weeks. Hey, Star's here. Hi, Star. How are you, my friend?
Hey, Star.
Hi, Star. And thank you about that.
What's going on?
Oh, man. Ray's on a roll today, so Jay's bad. I'm only in my 40s, David Green. Only in my 40s still. All right. Oh, and not just for this year. No, long time till just Jay Hip reaches another decade old. A very long time of 40s. Still in front of just Jay Hip. Thank you, David Green. No, that's bad news then for me. Because they were saying only the good die. Oh, boy. Well, okay, he's almost done here. Only a minute left.
Okay, now I'm going to try to go through the chat and see how things are going, because I've been ranting and raving and haven't paid attention to you, and I'm very sorry that I got that far into it without checking back.
Yeah, we're sorry.
According to those that have never had a fusion on the other side, you should be in a wheelchair, not living life. And that, I'm sure Scampy was talking to hi, Karen, probably to John.
Yeah, probably.
When I was in the hospital, for that first operation, they had to carry me out of my house, put me on a gurney at emergency.
No, the internet got bored.
I'm just going on record to state Brian Newland.
The internet got bored of him. That's not good. That's not good when YouTube said, that was fun, but and they say like I'm mean and stuff. I'm not mean. I'm delightful.
No, we were actually trying to help him out by, letting them know to stop Ray from making a fool out of himself. That this shit is not real. It's never been real.
No. Clark Stark is very real. And he is stalking the living hell out of him. Hey, Warhound, how are you, Warhound? He forgot to put more coins in for more internet. He was actually at the mall in one of those picture booths. It was just printing out a roll of his pictures that he was taking. Oh man. Well, while we're on the subject of whatever we're on the subject of, Volmit put out an amazing piece of work here. This would be Volmit Lethman. Now, he hadn't changed his name. Oh, by the way, I guess I better Well, I don't want to pre-like him. Richard Lethman, the troublesome hooligan, to take on a federal judge. He was not amused by a recent injunction issued by Clinton appointee Judge Robert Hinkle, so he is ready to take his case to the U.S. Supreme Court. Huh? What case?
I don't know.
I'm already confused.
Probably Fed too.
Richard Lutherman. I thought it was Lethman, but we'll just, I'm still in Ray mindset here. Richard Lutherman is a hooligan and provocateur, but this time he may have bitten off more than he can chew. He never bites off more than he can chew, my friend. Trust me. In the past, he's taken on slimy district attorneys and scummy YouTubers. He has? Like who?
Yeah, I don't know.
He hasn't done very well with just J-Hip and taking Jizzy on. In fact, he rage quit just J-Hip, all right?
Yeah, he did.
I made him look foolish. But anyways, but now he has his sights set on a federal judge. Not just any judge, but a judge appointed by one of my favorite presidents, Bill Clinton, in 1996. Okay. You know what's funny about this?
What?
I don't really get political over here. I tend to typically lead a little bit more to the right, of course. Well, not of course, but I do. But Clinton, I think he was a bad president. I didn't mind Clinton. I had no problem with him. He played the saxophone and stuff. That was pretty good. I mean, And there was that one year that he balanced the budget. I mean, that was like a thing. Whatever. I don't know anything about his personal life, the Epstein stuff. I don't know. I don't care. I'm just saying. I'm talking about back then. I'm going, I didn't dislike the guy. Of course, at the same time, I was, in my 20s or something, or my late teens, So what did I know? I don't go back in time, and it's not like I was a history teacher. I don't go back to time and look at stuff. I was like, meh. It is what it is. But, I don't have problems with the guy. He's all right, probably. Yeah, he did play on the cigar, is my understanding. I mean, but what president doesn't? Let's be honest with you. It's he said. It's he said, she said. I mean, it was like 30 years ago. I only have one favorite president, and that's James K. Polk. What? What do you got against James K. Polk?
Nothing.
What, you don't like the Oregon Territory?
It was just an interesting choice.
Did 4 years, accomplished a bunch of crap, and they didn't even seek a second term. He said, I already did a bunch of things. I'm done. Nailed it. And then walked off into the sunset.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. And then took off. Said, meh. Good luck. We're the next guy. I just destroyed that shit in 4 years. I mean, he's over there dealing with Napoleon and screwing him over. Yep. James K. Polk, he was getting it done. Do I need to pull it up?
No.
Okay, good. Because I teach for a living or used to. So, I'm tired of it. Now I look at court documents all the time. Just court documents as a lawyer. Hey, Goosebump's here. Hi, Goosebump. Yeah, just J-Hip went live in the afternoon. Yeah, because just J-Hip got stuck at work by these work bastard managers who are terrible at their job. They're horrible. They treat just J-Hip like garbage. Terrible. They suck. I'm in trouble. Why am I in trouble? Because I like James K. Polk? Well, maybe, Calvin. I don't know. He you know what? In my time, James K. Polk did nothing wrong to me. I mean, he was dead by the time I was born. So,
Uh-huh.
Well, Sticky, the thing is, I don't know that he was actually a Klingon. It could have been. I know it stands for Klingon, but, Okay, back to the thing. Here we go. I was just saying, I like James K. Polk. You guys all freaking rage quit turn on me. My God. Judge Hinkle has recently issued a flurry of orders in the frivolous lawsuit filed by Jeremy Hills against anyone who looked at him funny, sometimes called Fed 2. Okay. Really? I don't think that happened. I looked at Jeremy Hills funny. He didn't sue me. That's a weird thing to say. Judge Hinkle mostly upheld the recommendations of Belief, though, and threw out the case against most defendants. In a shameful move, Judge Hinkle let Hales have a fourth bite at the proverbial apple. He's filed a lawsuit, an amended lawsuit, and on objection all, arguing the merits, and let him file this meritless lawsuit again. He also threw out Hell's desperate attempt to have magistrate Belief, though, recused. Yeah, well, all right. Thanks for sharing all that. All right. Yeah, that's what you call getting your word count up, right? Just include you could have sent a link in there, but in a less important order, Judge Hinkle issued an injunction barring Rich and others from including the judge's chambers on emails between parties. Well, that seems like a good idea. They allowed Joey Camps in there, who was saying the N-word, and Bob Saget a whole bunch of times. Probably not the best idea. A violation of this order may be punished as contempt of court with sanctions, including fines of imprisonment. If the defendants continue the practice, it will not end well for them. They should govern themselves accordingly, said Hinkle. Most people heed a judge's warning, but not Richard Lethman. Not Paintchips. Oh, no. Paintchips said, screw that. Instead, he came out swinging. He mailed a response to the injunction, taking Judge Hinkle to task for issuing an injunction, a heavy-handed order, without holding a hearing. He was especially perturbed by one passage in the injunction. I have read none of the emails. They have been intercepted by my staff and deleted. Oh, man, Paintchips argued that if the judge didn't read them, he couldn't judge what was in the emails. Yeah, that's the whole point. He shouldn't have to. Furthermore, emails to the chambers are part of the record, available through open records requests, so deleting them probably violates all sorts of laws. Name one. Name one. Name one. Probably violates all sorts of laws. Okay, well, I guess we're just going to move on and skip that. All true, except Hinkle also said, but the practice would be totally unacceptable even if the tone was professional. As such, Judge Hinkle was adamant that parties stop including his chambers in their back and forth. The court would only address properly filed motions and other matters, not emails. For 10 minutes during the broadcast, Richard went on a tirade about Jeremy Hales and his immature crew. In fact, the immature emails were written by Hales and his crew, like the following from Shizzy Wisnut. That's the thing. A lot of courts don't allow enough stuff in there from Shizzy Wisnut. All right. I think personally, if you have a judge that's not taking into account what Shizzy Wisnet is saying, I mean, you probably got a bad judge. That's pretty good, don't you think, Chup Chup?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, have you ever seen a judge not read something from Shizzy Wisnut?
Well, I heard Shizzy was brought up in the restraining order hearing
Yeah,
by Bruce.
it's an odd move for a judge to go that, but he says, thanks for the concern, Paintchips. It's truly touching that a guy whose biggest recent achievement is trading bar dues for bunk numbers still has time to play amateur marriage counselor. Oh, yeah, so he goes on with all of his stuff, but he ends it with all the best. Did he steal my line?
I think it's kind of everybody's line.
Yeah, I guess. It's Laura Owens. We all got it. Now, Shizzy is a poor man's version of Carrot Top. Just below mediocrity is what he strives for. Ooh, Shizzy.
Well, he uses his AI machine, Jay.
Yeah, psst, burn, Shizzy. Yes, Shizzy. Psst, burn. I didn't know I'd have it shared on stage. Damn it. My bad.
Oh, I thought you were purposely not showing it because it was Volpe's.
Oh, no. Psst, burn, Shizzy. Still, Richard struggled to explain to me why Hinkle needed to be made aware of the immature arguments. Richard said he want to preserve.
It's Volmit.
Oh, I think he meant he wants to preserve the record. And as a pro se litigant, he was at a disadvantage. Okay, so I would think that he would, that he wants to preserve, or maybe he wanted to preserve. But I don't think that Richard said he want to. That would be an odd thing to say, like he want to preserve the record. Like what's he, a caveman? What's he, John Crook? Now, anyways, none of that explained why the judge's chambers needed to be included. Finally, he explained that Hales and his attorney, Randall Hockett Pocket Shockamacket, are liars with no ethics, and they could say one thing in an email and something else in a court filing. The judge needed to be included to keep the process honest. I'm sure he did. Yes, that's why we have to talk about the N-word and the Bob Saget's. That's very important. In a brilliant move, dripping with irony, Richard, my husband, Paintchips, included some of the emails as exhibits in his motion to reconsider. Well, look at that. Who's standing up for his hobby? Oh, yes.
Show up and show out.
Hey, Mrs. Lethman decided to weigh in on this one. SF, aka SF Gifted One. Just JM membership. Thank you so much, SF. If you get that, thank SF. Oh, look, it was the walrus. Walrus hunter. I just got them. They're right there. They're right there. Did Robert Tower get one?
I don't know. Thanks, XF.
Thank you, SF. If you get that, thank SF. And remember, it's in here, but you'll get used to it. Robert Tower says, yep. But no, you didn't. You're still black.
Maybe next time, Robert.
Or gray or whatever comes up on the screen. It's black over here. All right. On my end, he's still black. Okay. Dang it. It never comes out right. It's the only chat I've ever gifted memberships. I know Chup Chup loves doing the meow. Oh, bet you she does, FF. I do. She likes the meow. Robert, I didn't call you the N-word. I just said you were black. Oh, hey,
What?
damn it. Robert, you took that way too far. I did not say that. Not at all, Robert.
What is happening?
That went too far, Robert. No. By N, I meant not gifted membership. That's what I meant. No, I didn't say that. It's terrible, Robert. Terrible. You're about to get timed out on that one. Went too far. Too
He
far.
said you did it again.
I did not. All right, well, here comes an email that was sent over to Shock It, and this is oh boy. William says this is for pulling a double shift to shrink fleeces. Remembers to inhale Jay, saving lives again. I do. Sorry, Peculiar. I know. Damn it. I was just pointing out that he didn't get a membership yet. That's all I was pointing out. Jeez. Yeah, N was for not today. I didn't even say N. I was pointing out he was not green. From now on, he's not green. Thank you, William. Thank you, my friend. Jay, quit the stream and go to bed. You're tired, drunk. No, I'm good to go. Only been up for 20 and a half hours now.
You do get tired drunk sometimes, though.
I know, but we're going to finish this out, and then I got a FLEACAP. Now, Judge Hinkle, or more likely one of Judge Hinkle's clerks, will have to read the emails. Hinkle is likely to deny this motion to reconsider, and Richard told me that he will appeal if that's the case. At the end of the broadcast, Richard sent a warning to Jeremy Hales. If he does file another amended complaint, oh boy, Richard will not move to dismiss, but he'll answer with the counter complaint, which will sue the entire Hales crew. Shizzy, Tug, Megan, Just J, Hip, etc. But not Hales? But that's an odd move. He's just going to include Just J, Hip and lose to me? And
well, especially after they said entire Hales crew.
Odd move on this one. He didn't even include Rosa Puke in this one. Rosa Puke didn't get included? Where's Venom? And Coop? Why is Mark Coop not in here? It's terrible.
Well, they didn't include me either, so
yeah, Chup Chup. Why's Chup Chup?
They forgot a lot of us.
Yeah.
I'm good with it.
Flea Bag knows. As I said, Hales engages in projection, so when he claims that others are involved in a conspiracy, you can bet he and his cohorts are conspiring together. Richard said, Paintchips said that just about everything is on the table, including conspiracy, tortious interference, and even the cause of action for a house copulating with alligators. Fuck me. This is... Only a wife, a good, loving wife, could do this for a husband, could write such stupidity for a husband. Richard made this.
That's a good point.
Yes, behind every good man is a good woman. Oh, behind every fat man is a giving woman. Richard made the startling claim with a perfect deadpan, which would make Bob Euchre proud. I doubt it. So I couldn't tell if this was shtick or if the federal court would need to resolve if Jeremy Hales has schmecks with alligators. That portion is below. Yeah, include that. Check out the fundraiser. Well, I'll check that out. I want to see how that's going. Well, I guess we better pop over to that to see how the fundraiser's going. It's very important, very hard-hitting piece here. I don't know what's going on. Something's going on here. Okay. Hang on. Okay, I'm back.
Right, Glenn?
We gotta put this in here. It's very important. We gotta check things out to see where we're at here. Oops, gotta minus it down. Time's running out. Only 38 days left. 38 days left with 1 hour and 44 minutes, folks. Folks, get your donations in now. 38 days, 1 hour and 44 minutes left. We've only achieved 8% of our fund. Now, that is up from the last time we checked this out, where they were at 8% of the fund, but still. We do have $800 that was raised, and still, let's not forget, we have the $2 that was raised offline. I don't know, Ray. Mrs. Lethman. Miss Lethman. I'm sorry, Miss Lethman. I'm not thinking it's going well over there, and I think I'm needed more than you might know, my friend. So because I'm needed so much, I better do what any good American would do and hit the like. I better restack that for him. Somebody's got to.
How many likes does he have now?
6.
So, all him and...
Well, yeah.
His...
Just J-Hab doing the Lord's work over there, just upping his spirits. You know he's going to see that, and he's going to screenshot it, email it over to his hubby, and be like, look at that! Just J-Hab liked my, Substack. I wonder if Volmit Paintchips being married make it easier for them to talk out their ass. They could. No, that doesn't make it easy. That makes it easier. It's very, very clear that does make it easier. Thank you, Auntie M. Thank you for the 5. Prison B taught him how, and we've seen videos of Paintchips wrestling and practicing for a trial by combat with the Gabe bare knuckler. You know what's funny? The other day, Flea Bag was talking, and she's like, "Thank you, Auntie M. Thank you, my friend, for the 5." She was talking. She's like, "Just Jab does his FLEACAPs and stuff," and then Slime's like, "Because they have no content." And then he's over there lying. He's lying, and I'm like, I run an entertainment show here, my friend. I do an entertainment show. I know what you do is completely not an entertainment show. I've watched it. I'm heavily entertained. All right, nobody else is, but I'm heavily entertained by your show. But I actually run an entertainment show over here. That's what we do. All right, we have fun and entertain. And I know this is a novel concept, but don't worry, Chup Chup. You know what she said the other night? We've gotten through to her on a few things. You want to guess what it is?
No. Dwayne. Thank you so much.
Dwayne, Rap just gifted 50 Just J Hip memberships. Thank you, D. Wayne Rap. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that so much. If you get one of those, thank D. Wayne Rap. We appreciate him. He's wonderful. He's the most terrificest person ever. Thank you, D. Wayne. But Ketchup, no meow. No meow. Oh, that's okay. I got something else for you, D. Wayne. Thank you so much, and welcome to the Clown Loser Show. Or if you don't like the show, don't worry. Just J-Hep will send Gabe over to iron your laundry. Yes, of course. Thank you, D. Wayne Rap. And yes, I also have a FLEACAP coming up in just a second here, but Rickle says, sorry about that loud sound. I ate supper anyway, in spite of my better judgment, and it's now all over my keyboard. Oh, I'm sorry, Rickles. I'm sorry, Rickles. Oh, man. I hope I'm not held responsible for that. Well, probably will. I am behind, but apparently your boss wants to derail you, Jay. Yeah, Boba Fett. Yep, that was my boss. Yep, sucks ass. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dwayne and Rickles and Auntie M. Just gifted 20 Just J Hip memberships. Thank you, my friend Auntie M. Thank you. If you get one of those, thank Auntie M. She works hard for her money. She's wonderful. We appreciate her. And if you get one of those, give her a hug. Give her a peck on the cheek, maybe a pat on the back, or maybe just a little slap on the rear. Anyways, no, you thank Auntie M. We appreciate her, and welcome. Welcome to the Clown Loser Show, where, we do our best 4 days a week, and the other 3 days, we just slide by.
Thanks, Auntie M.
Thank you, Auntie M. I have something else I got to share because we haven't done it in a little while, and it's something we have to share because it's been a hot minute. And so I'm going to share this one before we do the FLEACAP. Give me 1 second here. Oh, yeah, everyone likes this one. It's been a hot minute. Yeah, that one. Let's do this one. It's been a hot minute since we've done this one. Oh, no. All right, let's get this one up there and ready to go. And let's do this one real fast. Let's do this one.
Let me clear my throat.
But Lynette admitted to making one, but not all of them.
I'm just saying.
Just saying.
It opened up my eyes. So I walked the line.
Just saying.
Never gonna give you up.
Just saying.
Fascinating. I saw the sign.
Fascinating.
One more time.
This is, in fact, a PR team.
The PR team. We got the clips.
Just saying.
And the emphysema dream.
Wow. Oh, wow. In my throat, it's like a tickle, yeah.
Let me clear my throat again.
Absolute idiot.
Jay, did you fall asleep while I was playing?
Sorry, I was muted. I was muted. Just Jay Hip was muted. Jay, what's on the wedding gift registry? Well, you should know.
Hot dogs.
Well, there are hot dogs, but it's not just hot dogs. It's not just hot dogs. Diane's late. It's not just hot dogs. It's also loofahs. Loofahs. And they're also wanting to get. Oh, they're trying to get a whole bunch more of those Jeremy Hills. Yes, loofah-mobiles with walruses on them, right? That's more proof, more evidence on germ, more evidence, I say. Yep, that's what they want. Thank you, BMM. I was muted for 3 seconds. Maybe 5 seconds. Yeah, maybe some honey buns. I don't know. Thank you, BMM. Oh, by the way, that gets us to 4.9 giveaways. Thank you so much of the giveaways for the giveaways that never will be. Anyways, though, we do have a flea cap we have to get through. And now, we're going to do a little bit of a flea cap. We're going to do a flea cap. It's going to be pretty good. We're going to do a flea cap. And we're going to cover the Flea Bag show with Flea Cap. And it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Flea Cap. I hope everybody enjoys it. Should be a good time. Should be a good time. Everyone should be able to enjoy a wonderful Flea Cap. A wonderful, wonderful Flea Cap is what we got going on here. It should be a good time. Please sit back and relax and enjoy Flea Cap. Thank you very much. Hey, hello everybody, how's it going? Hi everybody. I tell you, somebody is a little unhinged out there, huh? Oh yes, someone's a little unhinged, speaking a little fast. I know, they speak a little bit fast. I know, it's like he's on speed out there, like he was on speed. I know, he was hot. I can tell you that much. He was really hot under his cover. And you notice there was something out there that nobody spoke about all of a sudden. Oh, yeah, I know. And I even noticed that, one thing I noticed is, he had to calm himself down at one point. Oh, yeah, I saw that. He had to calm himself down. Even George, George had to try and change the subject, a little bit, and try and calm him down a little bit and change the subject. Yeah, but, that was well, what'd you do today? What have you been up to? Well, today, I made some pizza witches, of course. I watched White House Down, and White House is falling, and, London's come crashing, and, I love those movies. Yeah, me and husband, we just ate pizza witches, we're watching the movies and stuff like that. What's a pizza witch? Well, you got that pizza stuff, you put all the toppings on there, like your hamburger, you make your hamburger, you mix it up with the stuff, and with the cheese and the things, and then you put it on, like, a hamburger bun, and then you put it inside of the oven and you cook it. So it's like a sloppy Joe. I guess, but it's like an open sandwich. Because I remember pizza, like, it was like one of those pizzas you had when you were in school. Well, I had pizza when I was in school, too. What was your favorite kind of pizza when you were in school, Gabe? What kind of pizza did you have? Taco Bell, and we had a Pizza Hut in the food court, and but I only went for food. Wait, hold on, yeah, Taco Bell and a Pizza Hut in there? Yeah, we even had Burger King. We had Burger King as well. Oh my God, I'm so jelly. Yeah, my God, I can't believe you had all that. Yeah, I mean, I was only in school for, like, I went to the ninth grade for 3 weeks, and then that's it. I remember we had Elio's pizza. See, that's what I remember. We always had the Elio's pizza. I was just saying, because, see, when I was in school, I got in some trouble, I mean, he was a bad boy. Well, I wouldn't say that. It's just, I remember, they had this rule in the school that you couldn't wear your hat, inside of the building, all right? And so the teacher one time, he caught me like 3 times wearing my hat. And, he went and took and put his office, all right, in hat detention. And then when no one was looking, I snuck into his office and stole my hat back. Of course, like the dummy I was, I immediately put my hat back on. Let me guess, you got caught again, right? Yeah, I got caught again. And then he asked me, he's like, you steal this out of my office? And I told him, I was like, no, I got like 6 of these hats. And so he goes up and he calls my mom. And my mom, of course, like, oh yeah, he's got like 12 of those hats. And so like my mom totally lied for me. And that was just one of the things, that we just used to do. I got detention for smoking once. I got detention once for smoking. I started rugs on a surfboard at 12. And it was my first time on a surfboard doing rugs. And so and then I was never going to do it again after that because I got high on a surfboard. But one thing, when I was in school, though, for 3 weeks, I never dressed for PE. Wait, you went naked? No, I mean, I never dressed in gym shorts and stuff. And if you didn't dress, you have to walk around the track. And I would just walk around on the track and smoke pot. And then, like, one of the teachers would join us and walk around the track with us smoking pot. You didn't even get in trouble for that? No, I mean, everyone likes smoking the pot and stuff. What my mom said when I was younger, when I was 5, she was like, you ever want to smoke? All right? You come to me and I'll buy you some smokes. All right? And then I went and told her, I said, I want to smoke, but I think I was when I was 7. All right? And she's like, go into the store and get a pack of Camels. And I was like, what? All my friends are smoking Marlboros. I want Marlboros. And she's like, fine, go get some Marlboros. Tammy, did you ever smoke? I was just saying a thing. And, because I didn't smoke back then either. Tammy, did you ever smoke? And then the thing is, but I didn't do, then I figured out, though, Jesus, shit. Why, my mom wanted me to get the Camels because they were unfiltered. So she wanted me to teach me not to smoke, is the thing. I never did, take the herds and heroin, or anything like that. Any of that stuff. I didn't do any of that. That's for sure. But, even when I would, because I didn't do needles. I didn't do the needles or anything like that. Well, no, because Gabe will pass out from the needles. He will pass out. Oh, man, I can't wait till tomorrow. This is going to be insane. What happens tomorrow? Well, when everyone's talking about this. What is about this? Well, J-Hip, he's going to do his FLEACAP or his thing, free thing, whatever it is. This, whatever. He's going to do it. We're talking about something when I was 30 years ago that I wasn't even convicted of. Well, let's just get right into it. Now Rosa Puke, she doesn't vet her shit. All right? It's easy to find. All right, hang on, play my video. You see this, Gabe? Let me see this first. Didn't see this. All right, look at this protection order stuff. No one talked about it, and these things are documented. These are all allegations. Oh my God. He has this and then the thing that he did with Lips. Yeah. Yeah, because he was out with Lips and he basically walked right up to her and grabbed her. Well, I better stop right there. But you know. And then he was saying that, and you watched the video, he was saying that it was a property appraiser or something. No. Now, the bankruptcy, listen, I talk to these people. They don't care about Jeremy Hales. And they say they wanted him to fly drones. No. Listen, they might ask me a few questions just because Jerm said I'm holding their money. I'm not. All right, so let's look at some notes here of what Jerm said. He said, Ray confirmed Volmit married Paintchips. Really? Is that like, what are they saying? Like, they got married? Yeah, I don't really know. Tammy, you know what's going on here? Yes, I know what happened. Okay. Ray called him Mike Lethman, and there was the whole thing. Who said this? Who said this? Jam? No. J-Hip said it. Oh my God! So now he's repeating stupid? He's repeating stupid stuff? Oh my God! He's up there repeating the stupid stuff. This is so funny that I walked in and I thought they had like a signed eggs like a Mona Lisa. I mean, it's like it was a Mona Lisa. But that was a pair. It was a pair that was signed by J-Hip, I guess. It was a, what was it, like Michael Jordan? It's like Michael Jordan, he's signing a pair. Who do these people think they are? Out there signing stuff like they're signing a diaper or something, or some sort of like, you know, pee pad? I mean, who do they think they are? What Jay was saying it, I guess, but you know, he's a loser. He is a loser. He says loser stuff, and Germ's just repeating stupid stuff now. All right, and then he showed his chest. Ew! Oh my God! He showed his chest. What was his chest like? Did he need him like a bra or something? Hey, I'm here. So what happened tonight? He said, what? He showed his chest. His chest? His chest? I was gonna ask you, like, so it's all of you, like, a lot of back hair, like, full hair with the back hair and stuff? No, I don't. I'm about ready to see my way out of here. No, that's just, he has, like, 3 chest hairs. I'm pretty smooth all around, I'll tell you that right now. Yeah, like I don't even have any hair down there anywhere, you know. I'm pretty smooth all around. Well, tonight, though, the thing is, all right, tonight, the video is very important to the case. This was a very important video to the case, all right? And that's it, very important. And they say they're going to put up a fence. Yeah, they said they're going to put up a fence here? Nope, they can't. They can't put up a fence there. It's HOA. Oh, now he's promoting a woman beater. Hang on. Yeah, 87 years old. Let me tell you something, Jim. You're the aggressor. He said MP and Crook need to get out on the creek. You effing move. I want nothing to do with you unless you're harassing someone. Then I'll be in your life forever, but legally, because we don't do illegal stuff. Shit, ever. All right, then bankruptcy, let me tell you something. I'll make sure the bankruptcy nerds it's all Hale's fault. It's all Hale's fault. That's what they're going to find out. Oh, yeah. I'll let them know. Let's see what else is going on. Let's say, but then he said something about, well, hang on. Because he mentioned Ray and 8th grade teachers. What was that? Tammy J, you know what that's from? Yeah, that was from JJ. That was from, JJ Hip. What was happening there was, he said something about 8th grade teachers and only have an 8th grade education. What? Oh my God. Interesting. Oh, yeah, isn't it funny? He's got a Miyagi banner there. Yeah, get your grommets ready. Do it right, Germ. All right? And then George, George is looking foolish. But you know what made George look most foolish? Lips. Lips made her look foolish. And why can't Megan Fox and Rosa puke? Why can't they vet their shit? All right? Rosa Puke's over there pushing violence on her channel. Tammy, you watch J-Hip. What's your notes? He explained why he talks about Ray. It's because Ray accused him of stalking and wants to know who is Ray, who's threatening Ray, I guess. You don't have to know who. All right? You don't have to know who the F it is, Jay. You don't have to know that. Well, he got really pissed off when he got to know who Ray's friends with, like with Paintchips and stuff. But, I have notes too. And Ketchup said, I talk out of my hole. Whatever. You talk out of your hole. And I never said anything disgusting about Ross. I don't want to talk about. He says that Ray doesn't get a pass for age because he's a lying piece of shit. No, you are J-Hip. All right, you do your FLEACAPs, you're lying piece of shit, lying about real stuff. I never said anything about Ray Stream. Oh, what do you think you're doing every single night? So we tell the truth over here. We're truth tellers. That's what we do over here. I've been coughing as much since I got my emphysema medicine. But anyways, and Roz is saying that Roz says he's making it up for content. Really? These people are making fake timelines. People not involved are making up stuff as they go, Roz. And Roz is a bullshit artist. Like Megan. All right, All right, and then Jay said Ray should shut his mouth about Jay. No, honey. Right? If he's telling the truth, you make stuff up. You defame people. It's malicious. And on top of that, it's intenseful. All right, intenseful. These people are so delusional. That's what I was going to say. They're all so delusional. Yeah, and it's all from a man who married a dog. Oh, my God. What? Yeah, he married Miyagi. He married a dog? This is so delusional. And then over there, they keep talking about a blessing box as an invitation to bankruptcy. Let me tell you something. All right? That's just stupid. All right? That's just stupid. Then what are they talking about? Volmit and Paintchips. Oh, yeah. Okay. I get that. Okay. We went over that. Oh, my depot. Okay. Well, that's it for Sunday Monday, pretty much. How's your day been, Slobby? I'm tired. I'm just trying to get this pump going tomorrow. I had to go to the store, because thing is, it's 3 pull breakers, you can get, I got the wire in Lowe's, but you can't get the breaker there. But I got the wire, but no lugs. You're still working on the pump? Yeah, I'm still working on it, so I have to keep, because I gotta go to a specialty store. Hang on. Hang on, that's my pump screaming in the background. Hang on. Oh, looks like my neighbor's hiding. Yo, what's going on with your neighbor? He's hiding in the house. He can't come out. He's hiding in there. Squat pump's out there screaming. Oh, man. But I tell you, it's bad what Germ did to Crook and Elemental P.
Yeah. They give to everyone. They're givers, and they give. Listen.
Hang on. I gotta go turn my heater on. Let's go. You guys got this? No. Okay. I'm back. I'm gonna turn the heater on. I'm back. Well, there's one thing I noticed is they always wait to the end of the stream to make everyone stay before they give out their stuff, and then they give everything to Duhana and George, Duhana and George, just to piss you off. How's that gonna piss me off? I don't care. All right, but I need to see his donor. I need to see the money though.
It's not a real donor. It's not only me. I've made that very clear.
Yeah, I know. And by the way, I have to tell you, I still remember I owe you all 2 members only streams. 2 members only streams.
I don't do that.
Yeah, well, I started it and I owe 2 members only because I was going to do 1 a month. So I owe 2 for the past 5 months. Clearly. So yeah, but I just, I hate doing something that not everyone can do. That's what I like to.
I was gonna say babble, drivel for the next 38 minutes.
All right. And then, as you can see, Rosalind Duke had Expert on. Now, Expert used to do law, I guess, or maybe he's a lawyer, but I know he's a very inexperienced lawyer, and he wears shades. I guess Rickade is trying to copy Expert. That's what I can see. Hang on. I got drama outside. Hang on, I'll be right back. Well, hey, Tricky Chi. My magic.
Hey, yeah, I'll be here.
Okay, you're still here though?
Yeah, still here.
Okay. Hi, slutty smut mouth. How are you?
Hey, titty mouthwash. How are you?
Yes.
One thing I don't get. How do you get a protective order in Ohio? They aren't even there. I mean, you know what they should do? They should sue Ohio. That's what.
Yeah, because they were talking about the signs and stuff. All right, but LMP emailed the mayor. But yeah, they should sue Ohio.
That's what I was saying. They should sue Ohio.
But you made a big mistake because we can see his handwriting. And it looks all so similar to those signs. Big mistake, Jermy, germ.
Hey, Tim, have you tried this new hydrogen water?
Like hydrogen water?
Yeah, it's hydrogen water.
What's that?
Well, no, it's this. It makes you lose weight supposedly, but gives you so much energy. And I've been drinking it for today's my first day, but already I'm feeling all this extra energy from this.
What's that? What's it called?
I'm trying to find what it's called. Hang on, I'm looking at it. It's just called hydrogen bottle, I guess.
All right, so then it makes it carbonated.
No, it adds bubbles.
Okay, so it makes it carbonated.
No, it just adds bubbles.
It adds bubbles. Send me a screenshot of it.
I'm trying to get the screenshot to. I want this to do this. I'm gonna try and do this. Hang on. All right. Let me see.
Shut up, 9chins. Let me tell you something, 9chins. Everyone's always. Let me tell you something. Sometimes if I'm not in a good mood, the best way to cheer myself up is to kind of be ornery in the chat. What are you talking about? Well, I'm just saying, I was over in Slobby's chat and some people were giving me a hard time for how I was behaving or something. Who? Why am I saying names? I'm just saying. Sometimes just honoring in the chat. And shut up, 9chins. 9chins, go sit in the corner, 9chins. 9chins, go. Oh, 9chins again, go sit in the corner.
Well, now back to the water talk. Here's the thing. Hang on, squat pumps. She's getting on the golf cart. Hang on. Oh, man. If anybody doesn't need to be getting on a golf cart, she's so drunk. Yeah. No, Michelle, you don't want to use the Otter Creek water with the hydrogen bottle. No, not Otter Creek water. No, use like bottled water. I just use tap water. Not down here. I don't use tap water. No, I really don't. So what's it called? Well, hang on. I'm going to find out what it is. Hang on. Let me look. All right, we got, let's see. Hang on, I'm trying to send this over. Why won't it let me send this over? Well, hang on. Because it says hydrogen water bottle. I'm looking it up. I'm not finding it. I know, but I'm sending you the name of it. When I can send, I'm sending the thing over. 9/10. You have to be a little bit nicer than me now. I just always fighting with the chat, sometimes. I do that sometimes, too. I notice that sometimes. Yeah, sometimes, I do. You're not even in my chat. Oh, yeah, no, not ever. But anyways, well, it's been an exciting show, and we got through a lot of stuff. I know it seems like an early night, but we should probably get going and have a good night. We'll be back. If something happens in the court case, if you're lucky, we'll be back on of course, Monday night. Otherwise, we'll be back on Tuesday night for Tuesday Tidbits. All right, should be a good night, and we will see you then. Bye. Bye. Say goodbye, Tammy. Bye, Tammy. No, seriously, say bye, Slobby. Bye, Slobby. All right, now, bye. Bye. Seriously, say goodbye, Tammy. All right, getting good, and a toodaloo. Well, it was a good show. I did the best I could, folks. Granted, I did have
really good.
16 hours at work to work on that for you fine folks. All right, I did have 16 hours at work to work on that FLEACAP for you. Now, I know what you're thinking. I hope just J-Hip has to work 16 hours at work every day. Damn it! No, that's not what we're looking for. No. Are we still here? Love the long lives. Thanks much. Thank you, Suzanne. Thank you, my friend. Yes, I gave you an extra 23 minutes of FLEACAP. Yes, thank you, Suzanne. Thank you, my friend. Jay, how much does it take for you to come up with these? I'm just writing down their show as I watch it. I'm writing down the hot topics. And of course, as Mama Bear Leah always says, Jay, shut your ass! Yes, Thank you, my friends. And look, we made it, Chup Chup, to 5.1 giveaways. Thank you, my friends. Now we're going to start opening the dickles.
That's amazing. I gotta go.
Bye. I got to set the camera up right on my hands. We're going to open.
No, I can't do the echo. And now she's been echoing through the whole show again.
Squat thrust says, Jay, you need me for a mod? Yes, squat pump. I mean thrust. Yes. Oh, my friends. I'm pretty sure that there's who's that one lady out there? She does a YouTube show. She goes on Mondays.
At 6 o'clock?
No, I think it's 7.
Megan?
Another YouTube channel. Let me see if I can grab her name.
Megan Fox?
I don't think that's it. Oh no, yeah, Megan Fox is going on at 7. Yeah, it's scheduled for 7. There's already 30 waiting. Damn you people. 30 of you left to go wait in Megan Fox's empty stream. While I'm giving you a FLEACAP after I worked 16 hours on that FLEACAP for you fine folks. This is terrible of you. Terrible. Oh, sorry. I meant shut your ass. Thank you, my darling. Actually, that was one of my longer FLEACAPs. That was a 5-pager right there. It was wonderful. You know what's funny?
Is that you don't ad-lib any of that? That's actually what they said?
That was my show. I added in about 38 of my own words into that here and there, but pretty much that's it. That's the show. I did it better than they do. I saved a lot of time, and well, at the same time, we got more giveaways than they did. And thank you.
And it was funny.
Yes. Thank you so much, Bikini Grandma. Bikini Grandma stayed with us. Still in that bikini. Oh, yeah. You should have stuck
stayed for you, Jay. See?
Yeah, you should have stuck with the biking, but you moved to the bikini. Much respect to you, JJ and Ketchup. Thanks for the hard work. Thank you, my fine folks. If you would, hit the like on your way in or out if you're coming for the rewatch crew, the replay crew. Also, thank you, Lala October. Thank you. Also, if you could subscribe if you haven't, and share. If you could share over on your different media platforms, I would appreciate it to see if Just J-Hip can one day ever get to 5,000 subscribers. If only I could get 584 of you fine folks, new fine folks, to join Just J-Hip. Tomorrow we're going to go back to Cardi B in the morning. I will be there. But I do need to go get some rest in the bed. I'm going to try and stay up for a bit of Megan's stream, but I'll probably be in bed around 8. But I'll probably just be listening on my phone at best if I haven't already fallen asleep in my chair. I'm tired. It's starting to hit me now. I waited all day here for Jay to show up. Thank you, Squat Thrust. Sorry I'm late, but you can blame my workplace. They're garbage. Have a great day, as we always say over here, Chup Chup. Thank you to all of you fine people, all of the gifted memberships, all the super chats, super stickers, the likes, the subs, and thank you just for being in our chat, being funny as all hell. Thank you. Did Robert Tower get it? Oh, he didn't get a membership. Damn it. Well, that's not going to help Mom Bear Leah, but, you know, Robert, we're trying. Thank you, Mama Bear Leah. I will see you fine folks in the morning at 8 a.m.-ish, maybe 8:10. You never know. I might wait for Chup Chup. But I will see you fine folks in the morning. I'll probably be listening to Megan. Maybe I'll pop in the chat, but I'll at least be listening over there. Thank you for everything you do for us. We appreciate you. Thank you for Faves and Chup Chup. Thank you, Peculiar and Miyagi and D-Wayne Rap and Bonnie and Serena, Mama Bear Leah. Am I missing anybody? Did I catch them all? Coop?
I think so. Thank you, everybody. You were so generous again today.
You are so wonderful. Thank you for allowing us to do our show. Thank you, and thank you, Rosie T. Thank you, my friends. Have a wonderful night, and as we always say over here, Chup Chup.
Shut your ass.
Yes, and all the best, and shut your ass. All the best.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Goody goo goo, and a toodaloo. Shit, I did that.